So before we start off this video, I'd like to just point out that I'm not sponsored by this app. It's just I've been using this app a lot lately for video ideas and whatnot, and I've been loving the community that's there. It's such a good community. Everybody's so friendly. Anyway, I'm a part of this awesome amino group called Pokemon Origin Stories, and there, as of lately, I've been posting a lot of video ideas and top 5 ideas and so forth, where you guys can actually have an input on what you want me to do in the video. That's actually how I got the ball rolling for the top 5 most forgotten Pokemon games, is by asking people on Pokemon Origin Stories, what are some games you think have been forgotten? So let me know, follow me there, and I'll follow you back, and we can talk there as well. Check it out. It's a really cool app. There's not just Pokemon communities in the app, there's a lot of other communities in the app as well, so check it out. Anyway, let's jump into the video. Hey there everyone, I'm Everybody Likes the Game, and welcome to I'm pretty sure you've seen this video on almost every YouTube channel out there that has Pokemon content on it, and that is the supposed Generation 8 starter leaks. In this video, I'll be going over the reasons why I believe these starters are real, and why I believe they are fake. This is more of a discussion video than me actually telling you, hey, we got the starter Pokemon that got supposedly leaked. It's not going to be a video like that, just because, well, this leak actually got revealed yesterday, but for right now, it's more of a rumor than a leak, just because it hasn't been confirmed yet, so do keep that in mind. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into the video. So, these are the supposed Generation 8 starter Pokemon. We got a Lemur Pokemon right here, and then we got a Fire-type Bunny Pokemon, and oh, I love this thing. It looks so adorable, to be honest. Yeah, so this bunny honestly kind of reminds me of the bunny from Alice in Wonderland. Why? I don't really know. It just has that feature to it, especially that little image right there where he's looking up at the other bunny excreting fire from his mouth. It's kind of what it looks like. And my favorite one by far is the Platypus Pokemon. Holy, this is a Pokemon we definitely need, and this is actually one of the reasons why I believe these leaks are real. Because this Platypus Pokemon, honestly, this kind of reminds me so much of Psyduck, and it reminds me of Ducklet. It's kind of like Psyduck and Ducklet had a baby and made this incredible Platypus Pokemon, and here we got it. We got the Platypus Pokemon, and it's so adorable. Like, if these leaks are not real, I'm gonna be super disappointed. Just because, well, look how cute this Platypus Pokemon is, and just look at how all these, like, all the Pokemon we've seen in these leaks, they look amazing, to be honest. If this is what Generation 8 is gonna look like this far, I am pretty stoked for Generation 8. I know I've been saying that about every generation that's come forth since I've started making videos on leaks and stuff like that, but honestly, I am liking what Generation 8 has to offer if these leaks are real. Alrighty, so now we're gonna go on. I'm first gonna go into the reasons as to why I believe these are fake. This actually comes from a user on Twitter by the name of Dark and Windy, and he is a graphic designer on Twitter. The reason why I'm going with his sources is because, well, graphic designers always have a different way of looking at things, and this guy, honestly, yesterday when I was reading his tweet, I was like, damn, you make some valid points here as to why they are fake. So on his Twitter post, you'll see that he'll explain with the lemur monkey that one eye looks bigger than the other in the official pose. It looks like it has 4 fingers in one of the poses, and then all of a sudden it has 5. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense how he has 4 there, and then later on he has 4. It's just, if it was an actual person from GameFreak developing these Pokemon, and they supposedly got leaked, why would he have 4 fingers in the one pose and all of a sudden have 5? It doesn't really add up there. I feel like if it was an official GameFreak employee or whoever's in charge of designing the Pokemon, they wouldn't make silly mistakes like that. As well, another important thing is that the head shape apparently changes. Maybe it's just because of the different angles of the head shape, but it does change, and that's kind of like, doesn't really add up either. If you look in the pose there, you'll see that one of his eyes are bigger than the other. Maybe that's just for cartoonish effects, but honestly, knowing Pokemon, that's not really something they look at. If everything would be precise and be accurate, it wouldn't be one eye's bigger than the other. But like I said, it might just be a little cartoonish thing. Maybe it's just how the Pokemon looks in the end. Who knows? So the next Pokemon we're going to debunk is actually the Fire-type Bunny Pokemon. You'll also, this is one of the reasons why I'm going with a graphics point of view. Not just because they've got a different point of view than most of us, but because here he points out that one of the heads has the line of the nose on the mouth. What he means by that is that the lines that were used on the nose is actually used on the head as well. So that may mean that they went ahead and copied it and didn't actually redraw it. And if this was an official piece of art from GameFreak, all the lines would have been different. There wouldn't have been, no lines would have been the same. And so finally, we're gonna go ahead and debunk the platypus Pokemon. So as you can see in this picture as well, one of the eyes is bigger than the other one. That may just be, like I said earlier, because it's a cartoonist. Nothing's gonna be perfect. But knowing GameFreak, they're always perfect with their creations. So I don't know. So as you can see right there, there's no back pause there, which doesn't really make any sense. If you were actually making different poses for the Pokemon, so you could see how they would look in game and whatnot, and so forth, why would there be no back pause? Why have back pause in the one picture there, and all of a sudden have no back pause when he's swimming? Doesn't really add up there. So I don't know. There's a lot of things in these pictures that don't really add up when you're looking from a graphic artist's point of view. Now for the reasons why I believe that these are real. I know I'm kind of contradicting myself right there. I'm saying that they're real, and then I'm saying they're fake. Doesn't really add up there, Jake. So last year, or about when Sun and Moon got leaked, these pictures came forth over the starter Pokemon Decidueye, Incineroar, and Primarina. And back then we thought too, whoa, these are fake. They're not real. What? Why? These are not real at all. Like, we can't take this seriously. And so what kind of gave it away back then was actually that there was a picture of Lily on the thing. And we didn't actually know about Lily back then, so that's kind of what gave that one away. And there's no picture of any protagonist or whatever in the pictures of the Super Pokemon that got leaked earlier on PokeJungle. But what I would like to point out is that the Japanese on these pictures are accurate. They do fit very well, but that does not mean that there are good graphic artists out there in Japan. So it's kind of hit and miss type of thing, but literally the only reason why I believe that these might be real is because when Sun and Moon came out, we did get similar artwork of the starter Pokemon that we got now. Also, I'd like to point out that last year as well, when we got Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Poipo got revealed in the same way, or leaked I should say, in the same way as the starter Pokemon did for Sun and Moon. So it's really what, at this point in time, it's really what you think, if this is real or not. I personally think it's fake just because of all the inconsistencies with the artwork, but this is my grain of salt. Let me know what you guys think about whether or not these are real or if they're fake. Anyway, with that being said, I'd just like to let you guys know that this is more of a discussion video. I'd like to know your opinions down below in the comment section. Let me know if these are real. Let me know if they are fake, and if you think they are real, let me know why. I would like to know why you think they are real.